love, like, and leave us a comment. Holla.
Let's talk about it.
A lot of men out there really don't have a clue about all of what we go through.
I seen some men, crying and hurting over side chicks. And it's like, that's not even your woman. Let's talk about it. Hey y'all, it's your girl Tammy K. We're back with our second live broadcast, Girlfriend Talk podcast. I got my ladies with me. Ladies, come on in.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Juju.
Just ask.
Table.
Hey ladies.
Hey.
So we on our second live show. How y'all feeling?
Good.
Good. What y'all got anything to talk about before we jump into this topic?
Girl, I think everything we need to talk about is in this topic.
We ready. I've been thinking about this all week. Like, Lord have mercy. I know I got a lot to say, but since my never mind. I keep that for the show.
Oh, okay.
So today we're talking about the signs of a cheater. Now, I know I've been on both ends of the stick. I've been a cheater. I've been cheated on. As of yesterday, I'm a changed person. So that stuff don't count. I'm a changed person, but I definitely have been a cheater. So we'll start it off with you, Juju. Signs of a cheater.
Okay. I would definitely say one of the signs is just picking an argument for no reason. Coming in the house, sitting down is like, is it something out of the blue? Your hair ain't done. I'm about to go. So we argued about that. So I just think that it's something. Just picking an argument over stupid things so the person can just walk out. I think that's signs of a cheater.
Well, for me, I think it's like a change in like patterns of behavior. So I think an example would be, let's say, like if, and this is just an example, it can be anything, because I think that your person. And so let's say if, that person wasn't being as attentive, or let's say that like the phone calls wasn't coming the way that they were, the text, and then I'm only getting text messages and not phone calls back. I think again those are just examples, but I think it's about like knowing your person and seeing like those differences in their behavior.
I'll say, oh, go ahead, Table.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's so many for me. We ain't even got enough time in this show, but always accusing you of doing random stuff. That means they're actually doing it and blaming you for doing it. They excuse their actions. That's a sign of cheating for me. Of every time you come around, their phone is actually on silent. They very insecure about their phone action. It can be simple to you. They go, you want to bother me about my phone? Yes, that's your phone used to be on loud when we got together. All of a sudden now your phone rings on silent. Mm-hmm. You accusing me of doing randomly things and stuff of that nature. And just a woman intuition, you could tell when a man is literally cheating, doing all these different type of things that they normally wouldn't do when they first got into the relationship. Mm-hmm. Vice versa.
Yeah, I agree. I think your patterns change. For most people, I'm gonna speak for myself because I have cheated before. I was cold-blooded with it though. You wouldn't have never knew nothing. So that's not like you years and years, and you would never know nothing. But I don't know if it's because of women. We are women. We know how to play it better than men. I think men always tell on themselves. Yeah. Your patterns change. You coming home from work different hours. You got your phone down. You're going to hang out with friends more often. You got to go to your mama house all of a sudden. You ain't been in your mama house in how long now? You got to go see your mama every other day. Oh, okay. You got to go
Mhm.
do something on the weekends now. We used to be chilling at the house and stuff. Now you out more on the weekends. I think those are telltale signs. But like I said, I think a lot, if you good with it, you won't know a difference. But some people get so caught up in messing with that other person. That's why I think the patterns start changing, because it's like all you can think about is that other person, trying to get with that other person, spend time with that other person. So I think it's like the patterns and stuff.
Yeah. Well, how about this? You don't have sex as often. They're in
Yeah,
the mood for sex.
Mhm. Yeah,
yeah.
and and I was, as we all were talking, I was just thinking about, because I've cheated before. You know what I'm saying? I definitely have cheated before, and I've been cheated on. And the thing, and so me speaking from my experience with being a cheater, I was thinking about, well, what did I do? Oh yeah, I did some stuff. I would get one of the things that I would do is get annoyed easily.
Mm-hmm.
A lot. I would also lie about where I was going.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see, what else did I do? The affection just wasn't there the way that it used to be. I just really like didn't care. I really just didn't care. And again, that was when I was younger. I'm nothing like that now, but I definitely, it was noticeable. I feel like looking back, and maybe that person who I did cheat on, maybe they didn't notice because we were both young. But looking back, I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? I had like all type of like signs of me cheating. I remember even when I cheated, I'm just thinking back to the when I was cheating, who I was cheating with. I was like, man, I wasn't answering the phone. I was even involved in like my friends, like, hey, if such and such come looking for me, tell them you haven't seen me. I was even, going that far, getting my friends involved. Um, so yeah, I definitely think that the signs that I was putting out there were some of the signs that I think people put out there currently. And I want to ask y'all a question. Do you think like once a cheater is always a cheater, or do you have that in the back of your mind at any time?
No, I don't think so. And because I speak from experience. I was young when I was doing silly stuff. I wasn't in love with the person that I was with. So instead of me being, you know, more mature and being the adult that I should have been and did things the right way, I was like, okay, I'll have my cake and eat it too. And I don't, if I'm in a committed relationship, I'm with that person. But if that person is not making me happy or I'm not making that person happy, we need to go ahead and separate. I feel like we too grown to have to play with people's feelings. If I'm not feeling you and want to commit to you, then I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do because I'm single and I'm that's a big thing for me right now. I don't understand why people don't do that. Just be honest. It's
Right.
it's not hard. Like unless I think selfish people, and I think sometimes people don't be wanting to hurt the other person's feelings, but it's like you hurting their feelings by cheating and stuff. So
Right.
Yeah, but
And
what?
I think,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I just think, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna piggyback real quick, about what you said just asked, because you said, that basically you was sloppy with it. And I think that, it could have been because you were just tired, you just didn't care. But then what Tammy K was saying is that she was cold with it. And, as women, we think constantly all the time. And I think, like I think everybody have been cheated on and have cheated. And I can honestly say that, when I did cheat, it was more so of that person never knew, because I still kept it the way that I needed to keep it. Like, I mean, The side piece, they know they role, you know. So I don't have to hide. I don't have to do all this because they knew their role. And you know, like I still kept everything at 100. So like if I'm gonna come in on time. I'm gonna treat you like the king that you are. I'm gonna treat you like 100%. I never treat you like you 75%, especially with the person that I'm with. It's the, you know, the side piece that I'm really gonna be or dip, however you want to say it. But you know, that those are, you know, those are like things that, you know, that I will do as far as a man up to that I'm with up to that higher scale, and not putting them down to like 75%. That side piece, that dip, they're gonna always be that 25%. I'm not gonna raise them up to that 75 or 100%. So you know, as long as I keep my man satisfied, they'll never know, you know. So roles didn't, you know, I didn't change anything at all.
I was in love with my side piece. I had loved him. So both of them was my kings. Okay. Both of them was my kings. Okay. And but so have you ever cheated? Because I feel like you say, I feel like I ain't gonna say everybody cheated. I won't put everybody in that category. If you have cheated, have you ever had an experience where the side piece didn't know their role? Like they tried to overstep their boundaries?
Yeah, I had to put them in their place though, real quick.
Yeah, Mans didn't. I don't even think, because it wasn't like, for me, when I cheated, it wasn't like something that was like consistent or ongoing with that person, you know. And so no one caught feelings past what we were doing, you know. So that didn't even like come up for me.
Yeah, I needed a handbook because I was all out there just terrible. I wasn't coming home. I spent nights out. It was very.
So you was,
I think back like I can write a book on the foolishness. And then when I tell people, because I'm not ashamed of anything that I've done. I was young. I did what I wanted to do. And when I tell people now about it, they be like, "No, are you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's pretty wild, you know." It was a great time. It's a great time. I'm not, you know, but I think back now over, I wouldn't do that again. I just would be honest. But these men out here, I think they be sloppy with it because they 9 times out of 10, sometimes they might be lacking at home or feel that they're lacking at home and just want something else. So they out there treating their side piece like she's the best thing in the world. And I think that's when you can overstep your boundary too, because then you're making the side piece feel like she's the main.
yeah.
And then I think that becomes a problem as well. And it's like you want to treat her good because you want to keep over to the side. You don't want her to leave, but you want to treat home good too. But in actuality, you slacking off your home because you treating this other woman or other person so good. So,
well, you know, when you talk about men being sloppy, I mean, you know, women can too. You know, I was one of them. I was so bold that while my person was upstairs in the apartment doing whatever, I was in the parking lot. And that's sloppy when you in the parking lot of your own apartment complex. That's sloppy.
Look, something was sloppy, all right.
Yeah, okay.
Something was sloppy. Like I was what's happening.
Yeah, I was that bold. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I was that bold because I just felt like either I didn't care enough or I just felt like I ain't gonna get caught. But I was in the parking lot thinking that. I'm like, damn, I can't believe I did that. And then I know somebody, I got a guy friend who told me that, you know, he was messing around with this female, and he was leaving out the back door while her
can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can't
And
hear
tell me,
me?
Kay, what the hell you got going on?
Hold on, Mookie, hold on, because your Wi-Fi skipping. It's skipping. So we'll come back. We'll come back to her. So
I think
you
it's you.
skipping.
It's you. It's
No,
you.
that's you.
Tammy
It's
K.
you.
That's
Yes,
you.
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
is. Yes. That go to proof.
Yeah. There go the cheating. Well, I'm gonna we're gonna agree to this. My thing on once a cheater, always a cheater to me. Me, it could change. But to me, yes, because as women, we do need confirmations. In several ways, we cheat emotionally, not only sexually. So if we're not getting at home or we're not getting the comprehension we need, yes, sometimes we would turn to someone else just to have that conversation, and we're thinking it's not cheating, especially when you confine in another opposite, the opposite of sex, when you
Mm.
should be confining in your significant other. So just like you guys stated, you wasn't happy, you was out there or whatever, but if you're not receiving what you want, yes, those boundaries that you're gonna step out. So I am convinced a man or a woman wants a cheater, always a cheater, because we're gonna get what we want by any means necessary.
So hey, that was probably my Wi-Fi, y'all. My bad. I don't know if that's the Cricket Wireless or what. I don't know, but we back. Um,
But I think a cheater, I really think that, it depends on who you cheat with, because I don't think that you're gonna always be a cheater. It's like when you know that you're in love and you want to see, do something different, and you're not taking baggage to the next relationship, and everything is coming out clean. It's a clean slate. I just feel like if you are on the same level, there's no reason or no need for you to cheat. Just because I cheated on the last man don't mean I'm gonna cheat on my future man or my present man.
Right. But
So
I'm saying we're still capable of cheating because it's in us. If we're not getting it, you probably be pleased, found your soulmate, you have that best friend that you define, and you have no reason to cheat. But if it comes to a situation where you're very unhappy with that person, you're in a relationship just like the previous one, you confine in someone else, even emotionally, and that is cheating. And that's what we fail to realize, that cheating only results in sex, which it doesn't. If you gotta hide another person that you confining in and you're speaking to or you flirting undercover with, you ain't even gotta sit here and say you like each other, but you're not telling your significant other that this is going on, that is cheating to me.
Well, two things. So, one, when Tammy K was having her cricket issue, I don't know if y'all heard me, but I was giving the second example of like a sloppy female cheater, right? So I was saying that I had a guy friend who was cheating with this female, and he was going out the back door while her dude was coming in the front door. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like I mean, my parking lot incident was probably a little bit worse than that, maybe, but just giving an example of like, it's not just men who be. I do think a lot of times I think men are the majority of everything. But I feel like in this situation, I do feel like men are a little bit more sloppier than women. I do
They
feel
are.
like we cover our tracks a lot better. Even though I'm not a great example of that. But I do feel like that we are better at like being sneaky about those things. And then the second thing I was gonna say really quick, Tammy K, when you mentioned earlier about one of the reasons, or I don't know if it was one of the reasons or reasons why people tend to cheat is because they're coming from a selfish place. Also, I was gonna ask you all, sometimes when people cheat, they feel like they're not getting what they need at home, and not and even if they're having like telling that person that they're not getting what they need at home, or even if it's or even and a part of maybe not getting what they need at home could be like that person is not paying enough attention to them, that person just wasn't that person who they started off with, and they're like missing some stuff in the relationship. And I'm not saying that that gives somebody a reason to cheat or condone it. I'm just saying that, do you feel like, does it depend on what it is? It coming from a selfish place, or do you feel like it's just selfish in
It's
general?
it's selfish. Cheating is selfish. You're hurting the person that you're with, no matter what the reason is. You don't have to cheat; it's a choice.
Mm-hmm.
So you're being selfish. You want what you want. You want what you have at home and what you want on the side.
Your
And
cake and eat it too, huh?
yeah, and my whole thing is, you don't know what a person will say. If you, this is just my thing. Just if you're not married, you're single, right? So I'll be with you, but I want to date other people. I don't understand what's the problem with that. Like, give somebody the option. There's no need to, because once that person find out they're hurt, they're this, they're that, you giving the person the option. Either you gonna stay with me while we're dating, you can date other people. You can choose not to date other people. But I'm coming from an honest place saying, you cool, it's great, but I want to date other people. Hence, what single people do. The ish, I think, why the cheating, because people get into something when they wasn't even really wanting to get into a relationship. So now you're stuck. You feel like you stuck when you could have just stayed single and did your thing. So I think it's coming from a selfish point. Me speaking for myself, I definitely was very selfish or whatever, because I seen something, I wanted it. I'm like, yeah, I want you. I want you, and I'm going to have
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And
I was like,
no, I didn't care nothing about what was going on at home. I went home and still did the same things that I would do. Like I said, I was just, it was terrible. It was very terrible. But the other person was probably cheating too, or whatever, because you I wasn't like, we wasn't arguing over until it got to like a bad place, because at one point it was just like, I just want to be with the side person or whatever. That's my man, and I didn't care nothing about what was going on at home. It was very terrible. But also, to go back to about men being sloppy, you think about all these other men that be out here having two families, two homes, and the women don't even know about each other too. So it's some cold-blooded men out here too, cold-blooded. So
Yeah.
I think
It's
it's
unfair to be a man.
50-50.
I'm telling these men have advantage. I'm gonna tell y'all this. My thing is, as women, we get excited when a man ding-a-ling stretch. We love that shit. But we keep on sleeping around. They can sleep around different women. That shit stretch. We get excited. That's what the fuck we want. I'm just being honest. But then
yeah.
let our shit stretch out of shape. Don't nobody want our overstretched ass. I mean, we can't sit there and have the pleasure like they have, because we got to take care of stuff. We wonder if our shit gonna get back in the shape form or whatever. They out shit. Theirs goes back in it. It's just like a turtle. It hide back in the shell. But when it peak time, it coming out. The owl's like a worn out shoe. You keep on getting stomped. You gotta throw that shoe away because it just stretched out of shape now.
So
So
And
we
we
don't
be
have
the
that
ones,
advantage as man.
signs of that is if the signs of you cheating or a woman cheating is when a man actually feel like, go in and they just loose.
Yeah, loose as a
okay,
goose.
so
Nobody want no loose as a
now,
goose, and you wonder why he out there cheating and stuff, because he over there with
Right.
tight and mighty.
It's like throwing a hot dog down the hallway. That's
Yeah.
how loose it is.
I'm gonna tell my man just like this. You mess around with me, I'm gonna cheat back. But I'm like, give me a year, let my shit get back to shape, sign, form. I'm gonna fuck you up.
so do y'all honestly think that you can, because people be like, oh, you don't feel the same or whatever. I've never had that. I don't know, but I've heard people say, oh, well, the person felt different, so I just knew that they were cheating. Do you think it's like in their head, or you really feel like you can feel the difference? Let you just hoeing. How your stuff get that loose?
Well,
You don't have to be doing that. The
I have
next
a lot
dude
of
could just
brothers,
be
and I
him.
hung around a lot of males that tell you they can tell when a woman been tampered with more than enough.
You know what? I don't believe that unless, like I said, your sad piece is working with something that your man ain't really working with.
When a woman, if a woman sitting around cheating constantly, I'm guaranteeing a man can know when her stuff is, just stretched or just too loose.
Or it ain't getting wet for them no more.
Exactly. It's just like that. You got to be careful with that. A woman can't snap back as quick as a man. And guess what? Men know that. Because guess what? You'll get that man that
you'll be good.
A man he would tear you up just to know that you can't cheat with nobody wants you because I messed you up.
Yeah. I heard that before. They want to beat it up and be like, okay, you go lay down, but I'm gonna go back home though to my bed. I go out and
do what I want to do for a week while she, heal up.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all think men will really go that far to beat it up?
Girl, men do anything. We talking about men. What the hell they won't do?
They possessive. They very possessive.
They are.
We might have a man out there that can give us some insight that won't lie to us and be real to us.
Yeah, but you don't let nobody do that. You be wearing them grandma panties, or you be wearing them mismatched underclothes. And then when you walk out the house, your clothes match. I mean, your underclothes match.
Man, let me tell you something. When man cut off the light, you don't care what your underwear look like.
You wear them grandma panties all the time. So, I mean, there are signs. That's a sign too. Unless you just have you got to be cold with it. So you got to have the new bra panties that match in the car, and you still be wearing them grandma panties. And mismatched bras and panties, and then leave out. But make sure you put those back on and throw the other ones in the garbage. I'm just saying.
You funny.
I'm so glad I'm a changed person. Yeah. But you know what? You mentioned we're going to get a man's opinion. Let's bring on our guest, Eric, and see what he got to say. Come on, Eric. I know you ready.
I know you did come in the
room. Man. Y'all wow. But I got a question though. Is flirting cheating?
Yes.
Yeah. Because you can be in a relationship. Other, I think anything that you keep hidden is cheating.
Okay. Okay.
Do you think it's cheating?
Huh?
Do you think it's cheating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I had another question. Hold on. Let me get my thoughts together. Let me get my notes together. All right. So, what you who is taboo?
Taboo.
Well, to pick back what you were saying though, I feel every man chase because y'all hold the treasure. Y'all got the gold.
Yes, we do.
Right. So. Right. Every man gonna chase that, and I feel every female is more sneakier than a man because you can make a Walmart run at 2:00 in the morning and be gone because we don't like to go to Walmart with y'all or go grocery shopping because y'all take forever. Right. But at 2:00 in the morning, whatever, I gotta make a Walmart run and everything. Then you have to store for about 2 or 3 hours, and so I feel. Like when a woman do that and gone for Walmart for 2 or 3 hours at some 2:00 in the morning, because Walmart stay for 24 hours a day. Boo, meet me there. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? He's sleeping. I just told him to make a Walmart run and that thing. And like y'all said, yeah, females more sneakier than men. Yes, we tell on ourselves. I totally agree with that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all will go to y'all grave with it, and we will never know. No, regardless, we hear rumors, your girl, this and that, but a woman will go to their grave with it, and I learned that.
Yeah, you're right.
I want to say something, Eric. Walmart is very big, and if it's a super Walmart, she probably will be in there for 2 or 3 hours. So I don't agree with the Walmart statement.
You know what don't make it sloppy is we gonna come back with groceries. Okay, but
like y'all said, right. Y'all gonna cut like y'all said earlier. Y'all cover y'all tracks. Mm-hmm. Of course, you're gonna come back with groceries. Of course, you covering your track. But that's all it takes is well, babe, I'm finna run to the gas station right quick. You got your boo up there at the gas station waiting on you. Just for 5-10 minutes because he want to see you real quick. Yep, you know what I'm saying? That's I mean, it don't matter. Of course, a female gonna cover their tracks more than a man is. You know what I'm saying? And
But
like y'all was saying earlier, like the signs of cheating with the phones and all that other stuff. Or babe, why you don't never post me on Facebook on social media? That's a problem too. You don't never post me or whatever, or post the pictures when we go out or none of that. And a lot of ladies have a problem with that too. And they feel that they meant, what, you scared because your side piece or your other female's gonna see you with another girl, you must be cheating or whatever. Because I feel like with this social media, with Instagram and all that other stuff, y'all stay on there and y'all look. If we like a female, oh, so this guy like this female. Now you got infidelity going in the back of your head, like what's going on? Because he always liking her pictures or whatever, and that kind of like a show a sign with the ladies. Like, why you always like what y'all got going on or whatever. Because I
well,
I
you
went through that.
absolutely right on that one, Eric. I agree with you on that one, but I eliminated that one due to the simple fact I see this a lot, ladies, on this scenario on social media. If you're not engaged or married, I see so many women posting with their mate on social media, and then next month they broke up with a new mate. You got about 6 or 7 dudes on your profile pictures. That don't look right. Now that's whole city to me. So that I don't even care about that social media. If you're not in a committed relationship, you're exploring your options. Stop posting these mans on this picture with y'all. Talking about this new boo, this bae. I love him so much, nothing can come between us. And here come August, you with new bae. I see that a whole lot on social media that I think I'm like, nah, I see why men don't post or the women don't post them with their bae now because they changing them up every month almost.
I see a comment, a man that likes other women's posts but not posting me is a huge problem. Sign. I think with that,
Okay, go ahead.
most a person knows their mate. So if you're your mate. So if they're not posting you and you already got suspicions and stuff like that, I think you already be knowing.
Right,
Like I said, I see a lot of married people that don't even post a lot. But like you said, Table, a lot of these women every other week, every other month, they done met their king and now they done broke up or whatever. So I don't hold too much water,
right,
too much weight with the social media posting, but it is definitely, I think you could definitely catch people cheating on social media because men are telling themselves they'll be under that post with the eyes, or the females that you cheating with will be under your post, trying to make it obvious that y'all messing around. I have seen
Right.
that too.
I
Like you
have.
post a picture with you and your woman, and here come the same girl. Oh, y'all cute. Oh, y'all this, y'all that.
Or
Uh,
just even laughing with the hilarious face, the laughing face. They'll put that on there.
right.
So yeah, it is some shiesty females that overstep their role, and they will do something like that.
So
So
another Facebook comment, but why is a woman a hoe for exploring her options and being open, but men aren't held to the same standard?
And we're
well,
not. We just stereotype.
well, on that, I feel I hate when people say a woman's a hoe because she date. I feel it's just like a job. You go put in an application at a job. You put in 3 or 4 applications for a job, right?
Mhm.
So of course a woman gonna want good benefits. Sometimes they gotta settle for less to get what they want. You know what I'm saying? And And I hate when people say, cause a woman with 3 or 4 men, oh, last week she was with this guy. Now next month she got a whole new guy. I mean, just like a job till she finds that she like. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to settle for less because you can't get that job right away, even though your resume speaks for itself that you're a good woman or whatever. But sometimes you have to take a step back and say, okay, I'm gonna work for 16 until I get this 35 job paying an hour. You know what I'm saying? Till that come through. So when a woman meet a man and you see her with 3, like that within the last 6 months, she was dating 6 guys. So what? Because
Right.
we do it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Even though when we first meet a woman, we say, yeah, she the right one for me, or this and that. Then next thing you know, I'm with somebody else. You know, so I feel when guys say that, oh, she's a hoe, she not. I mean, it's just like a job. She go put in 6 applications. Okay, so if 6 dudes apply for it, I mean, she choose that dude for an interview. Oh well.
Yeah,
That's
I
I
like
agree.
the way that you put that. I like the way that you put that. Yeah. And
Mhm.
everybody that you're dating, you're not sleeping with. Everybody equates dating and sex. And it's not like that. I could be dating one person. I can be dating 4 people, but having sex with that one person.
Right.
You never know. But people automatically assume you got to sleep with everybody. No, no, no,
Girl,
no, no,
I'm gonna
no.
try. I'm gonna
No,
test drive before I pick. That's
no.
gonna
I'm
benefit.
not.
I
No.
fuck
You,
what you
but
heard.
if,
I'm just saying.
no,
Ain't no way
if
down. I'm
you
pouring out the
telling me,
bottle. I don't
See,
know how to
see,
test drive.
see,
no.
see,
I'm just
see,
saying.
see,
I'm just
see,
saying. You
see,
call it what you
see.
want.
You talk about test drive.
You
You
call me what you want, but
see
I'm gonna
and
figure
see.
it out.
Uh,
You gonna let me see some?
So
So
you know
you
what? Let me
said,
ask y'all this real quick. So you talked about flirting, this cheat, emotional cheat, physical cheat. So what if like you and your significant other y'all break up for a week, and within that week y'all go and y'all do some stuff and then get back together, but y'all know y'all gonna get back together, right? Is that still considered cheating within that
That's
week?
a good question.
if
But
y'all
you
not
broke up.
together,
You broke up.
no,
So
you
that
broke
moment you broke up, what you broke up for? If
Lies.
you,
You knew
what you break
doggone
up
well that
for?
we
no.
was gonna be back together. Don't play with me.
No, I'm
Oh
just
well.
saying.
Oh
you know what? I mean, that's true. I mean, if you break up, you gone for a week, y'all separate for a week. 9 times out of 10,
You're not
yes,
gonna
you're
mess
gonna get
around.
back together.
Yeah,
You going, and so, and most guys do use that to advantage.
they do.
Yeah.
They do
They
that.
Okay,
do.
they do, because when they significant other or married or whatever say, well, I'm done, woo woo. Okay, yes, she's saying it out of anger. She mad. She need to calm down, cool off. Okay, we just need our separation for right now. So they don't give me the opportunity. Okay, since me and my girl or my wife significant other got into it, and I'm staying in a hotel or at my sister house or staying at my guy house, whatever, give me an opportunity to start flirting or trying to meet a girl or cheat. No, because 9 times out of 10, we end up gonna get back together. We're gonna talk it out, and we're
Mm,
gonna get back together. And just like if you get into it with your girl, she called the police, and first thing the police gonna say, well, just leave for a couple of days. Okay,
right,
okay. So
right.
when I leave for a couple of days, oh well, I'm finna go have me a ball. I'm finna go turn up. Shit, fuck it. I mean, whatever come, I'm finna get down. No, you know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Clear your mind, because
But
nine
that's
times out
that's
of
lowering
10,
our standards. Going back to what Judy just said, my thing is you broke up for a week and you know you're getting back with this person. If my significant other go out there and cheat, okay, we broke up. It's
Yeah.
up to me if I give him a second chance. Now my thing is, and within a week, if you go out and step out on me and sleep around instead of you sitting there working on our relationship during that time we was broken up, that's my decision. If I accept you back, I'm gonna have to let that be. But me personally, I'm not gonna accept you back because instead of you trying to fix our relationship, you use that moment to go out there and do other things and sleep with other women. And that's
right,
where I come in. Hey, I'm way worse than it. Instead of
right.
you sitting there trying to grow with me, you went against me, and now you want to come back in and say, "But we was broke up." Instead of you like that, tell me right there you want from me in the beginning. If you're gonna go
So
in there when we can
yeah,
you
sleep
I mean,
should
with
and
me,
you're right. Like
you
I said, and men's use that to their advantage too, though. You know
right?
what
But
I'm
that's
saying?
exactly.
up to us to take
And
it
you're
back or
right.
not. And that's why I
But
come in there. No,
you shouldn't be saying that that's a breakup then. That's not breaking up.
exactly.
That's taking time apart. If we
Separation.
break up, I don't care if it's for 2 days or 3 days. Whatever that person chooses to do, we're not together. We made it clear
Exactly.
that we're not
Okay,
together. So
so
you
hold
just
that same
separate.
energy. Hold that same energy because now that y'all broke up and y'all back, y'all get back together, then y'all in a whole new relationship. Don't
If y'all
even
broke,
don't
if
worry
you
about the past, the years that y'all been together, them 10 years that y'all been together. That don't count. Y'all
if
moving forward now. So now y'all only one day together. You
no,
allow
you're still gonna have your past and you're still gonna have
Right.
your history. But if you bold enough to tell me you broke up, then you deal with what happens in between that breakup.
when you
That's
break
on
Well, I
you.
think with Tammy
I,
it's
Case, if
something
you're gonna
new.
accept
You're
him back,
going
you're
you
gonna accept him back knowing that he already cheated within that one week. It's
right,
up to
that's
you
on
not
you.
to accept him
Yeah.
back.
Don't use the word broke up if we ain't broke up. If we taking a break, we're taking a break. If we broke up, we is not
That's not
together.
how arguments
Well,
are.
let me ask a
That is
question.
not how arguments are. Some
Well,
arguments is like, oh, okay, well, now I'm pissed off. Get the hell out. We don't have nothing else to talk about. Are you going to say that that's a breakup, or are you going to say that that's what is it? Because at
Y'all
this point,
arguing. Y'all
we're
arguing.
arguing. But when I
That's
say
it.
that I'm done, get the hell out. Is that a breakup?
Peace
well
out. That was
let me,
your words. That
let
was
me
your
ask
that
a
was
question.
your
But
choice.
that's
Like,
speaking out of anger. That's speaking out of anger when you know that you're gonna get back with that person. It's just out of anger. Both of y'all need to chill. I agree with what Eric said. He was just like, you know what? If you sitting up there and y'all fighting, y'all arguing, the police come in and y'all didn't want to break it. The neighbors may have called it. Y'all didn't want to break up. But the police like, okay, well, y'all need to take a break for 2 days. Then he gone for 2 days, or she gone for 2 days, and here it is. Y'all think that it's okay to have, to go out there and cheat, and it's
No,
not.
we didn't say it was okay.
That's not what
We're
we
not
said.
saying it's okay. My thing is, if he took that time during your break, the police can't get involved. If he feel the same way that you felt, he would sit there and reevaluate himself on how to make himself better for you. If he's in love with you, want to be with you. But if he take those 2 days to sleep with another woman, he's not there for you. For me. I'm just saying he's not there for me. Because you took 2 days and that 2 days you went and slept with another woman. That means you've been thinking about this woman, because it takes more than 2 days to get to know somebody and sleep with them.
Exactly, and
But
I
my
agree
thing
with
is,
that.
in
I
two
definitely,
days,
I totally agree with
in
that.
two
But
days, if you
sometimes
come
like
back,
men or women like to test the water. So if they testing it, just like you said, we're testing the water. We're seeing
right.
if we want to leave our significant or we just want something new and something different within them 2 days, and then we be like, you know what, the grass ain't green on that side. I'm going back home.
well,
You know,
let me just ask this question. Let me ask this question, please, because everybody is making very good points. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know, okay, if we're talking about, okay, well, if we break up with someone, and if we know that, because at the end of the day, sometimes when you break up with somebody, you really do feel like it's over. But then after you give yourself some time, you be like, man, you know what I'm saying? I really do want to be with this person. So how long do you guys think that a breakup needs to happen before each person decides to do what they do with someone else?
It's not no time frame, because either way, the
Exactly.
person who really want to be with that person is gonna feel a type of way. It could be a day, it could be 2 months, it could be 3 months. You're still gonna feel a type of way. So don't use the word breakup. That's all I'm saying. Breakup means no longer together. Separation means we're gonna. If you want to separate for a couple of days, then make that clear. But if you use the word breakup, you have to choose what happens in between that time. That's up to you on what you decide to take them back or not. That's on you. Don't use the word breakup. Don't say, I want you out of my house. I'm done with you. Those are your words. So you have to eat that. That's on you.
Exactly.
we've all
Right.
said something. We've all,
And,
let's be real, we've
and,
all
and,
said
and she
things that
right.
we didn't mean. We
And
all
she
said
right.
things that we didn't mean. And I agree with you, but we all said things that we didn't mean. And at the
Exactly.
end of the day, we all have to sit back, because that anger that's inside of us, we're saying things, and so we just need to just sleep it off. You know what I'm saying? Does not mean that we are broke up because I said that we broke up. That was that day. That was that hour. I was
Right.
upset. It just
But like he said, that's your mindset. You might be thinking like that, but if he take it and run with it and sleep with somebody else, that's your business. In 2 days later, you want to, oh, I'm feeling better, I'm gonna let you come back in, baby. The damage already done, because he took it as if we ain't together. So it's up to you if you're gonna accept that or you're not gonna be with it. My thing is,
Well,
I'm not gonna be with it, because
well,
you ain't trying
well,
to. Yeah.
well. I'm gonna say this. Uh, it takes a mature man
Right.
to think like that, because it's a difference between a boy and a man. Okay.
Exactly.
So 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 if I'm in a relationship or been in a relationship for 10 years and you say we break up, okay. If I'm a mature man, yes, you know what I'm saying, I'm clear my head. I'm gonna be calling her every day, like what you doing, you know what I'm saying, try to get back in.
Right.
But a boy, if it's in a relationship, of course, man, he gonna call his home. Let's get it cracking. Uh,
Right.
uh, let me call. Let me call. Excuse my language. Let me call this hoe one of my hoes and stuff. We finna get it
Right.
cracking. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difference between a boy and a man. You know what I'm saying? That's dealing with a relationship because a mature
Yeah.
man is that's in a relationship that's married and y'all get into it, argue, and then soon as he said, soon the Seneca said, "Well, we done. It's over with." I'm not finna go out here and start fucking around. No, you know what I'm saying? I'm,
Right.
I'm gonna be blowing her phone up, texting, like, oh, okay, okay. And
Right.
then, yes, and yes, we do it too. Oh, you must got somebody. Oh, now you don't want to talk and all that stuff. No, we
Right.
say things like that too because our fans do get involved. You know what I'm saying? And see, most men they put their pride to the sky, but when they behind closed doors, oh, trust me, trust me.
They
Yeah, and I
do.
think to
They
Eric's
break
point,
down when you don't
Right.
answer that call and all that stuff. So I can understand like what y'all ladies go through. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
to your,
I really can. I really can
I think
understand
to
what
your
y'all
point,
ladies.
I
Go
was just gonna say, I think to Eric's point is that like I think it is a difference between a boy and a man, and I think that if it's a man, then and a woman, you know what I'm saying. I think that you wouldn't just jump into something right away. You know, you'll give it to some time to make sure that you really are done. And I know sometimes people can get back together 6 months, a year later, but I feel like if it's that long, then of
Right.
course you go out there and you do your thing. But if it's like a week, I would even say like a month. To me, I feel like that will be moving too quickly because
Right.
unless you really were already done, unless you were
Right.
already out the door.
Right.
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 And a man,
I
I feel like the boy would throw it in your face too. But you said we was over. But you said you was done with me. So
Right.
they'll use that as an excuse. But us women, like in our head, we like, I mean, I just needed a break. But you said, no, we just needed a break. We needed to, give each other some space. But they already, like you said, they already have somebody on the sidelines ready. And,
Right.
and
and
try
Well,
to
And
that's
throw
well,
some
it back
men
well,
in
do.
well,
your
Some
well,
face.
men do
and
well,
that.
Eric
well, not,
said that they
well,
take men take advantage of that.
well, I
Because
can say 50-50 if they some of them do probably have some already lined up, or it could go this way. You can go to a bar, sit there, have a couple of drinks, and a fine lady just come walking past, boom. You know what I'm saying? Certain men, we get excited. You know what I'm saying? And especially you just had an argument at home or whatever, and then the lady comes sit down, you talk, buy a drink or whatever. I mean, it can go both ways because I mean sometimes when you thinking, sometimes we let the other side talk for us, think for us. Sometimes when we just got into an argument and we have that attitude like, well, I don't give a fuck. Well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And she ain't gonna know. First, I'm at my sister or somebody else's house and I'm at a bar talking, you know, talking or whatever. So it can go both ways. It can. Because we do get excited sometimes when we see ladies walking past or whatever, because
So
y'all
you
got to
take your
go. Y'all got
frustration out at that point.
eh,
That's what
eh,
you're doing.
yeah,
some men do that. Some some
I
men
understand.
some men
And you
do
got
that.
some man that constantly does that because they know that that woman gonna always take them back,
Yeah.
regardless. I'm gonna go home and wind it down, and she gonna let me back in. So that's why they continue to cheat because they know when they go back home at the end of the day after they get through having fun and handling business, they can come back to that person and be forgiven so easily.
Yeah.
that's
And
true.
some women don't even want to know. They won't even act, you know what I'm saying? They just be
Right.
like, it's all good. And that again takes me back to my point is if a woman wants you, she gonna be with you. No
Right.
matter what you do, no matter what you
Mhm.
say, the woman is gonna be with you if they want to be with you. So I feel like give that option. I want to date. I want to do other things. I love you. I care about you. If we get to the next level, I'll cut everybody else
Right.
off. But I'm single. I'm dating. I don't understand why that's so freaking hard.
And,
I don't
and,
get
I
and,
it.
got a question for Eric. Eric, let me ask you this, because you're a man, and and I think men know men. So if you and your significant other did break up, and let's say you didn't go out there and cheat, but they or go out there and sleep with someone else during that breakup, but she did, would it be hard for you to take her back?
No, no,
What?
no. Honestly, me, yeah, I would take her back. Yeah,
Okay. Because you know,
You a
you know.
different
divorce is
damn kind of
hard.
breed, then, Eric. I ain't never seen if a man. Let me tell you something. A man can cheat 62 times and expect a woman to forgive him, but a woman cheat one time,
Yep. That's why
that
I
sucker
asked.
going
What, what,
haywire.
what,
No,
and I was
you
just
a
gonna
different
say
kind of
this.
breed, bro.
What? No, I was just gonna say, and that's when domestic come in at. Okay, because when a man get caught cheating and everything, okay, we get loud, you know what I'm saying? You know, because we stronger and everything. And then, like, those significant others, like, she caught me cheating and everything. Of course, you know what I'm saying? Some men, they get mad, then they want to put their hands on the woman. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Then the woman, like, okay, you put your hands on me, call the police. Okay, now you got domestic and all that other stuff. And then she felt bad. She felt bad, try to drop the charges, even though the state gonna pick him up. And a woman will accept that man back.
God
But I'm
damn, what
just,
kind of women you had, Eric? Wait a minute.
Yeah,
Give me
you
a
real
little
quick.
Okay,
bit.
you know, the slow life.
Thanks.
no,
You you
but no, no, also real, but sometimes that's what domestic come in at with a lot of this relationship because, like y'all said earlier, when I was listening to y'all, we quit to get caught. Y'all
but that
sneaky,
don't mean you
it's
gotta
hard.
get domestic, Eric. You ain't gotta be.
And we
No,
don't
I'm gonna
no,
want
need
no.
you
to
to
But
leave them
stay.
women alone.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying,
I'm gonna
no,
need you
no,
to
We
no,
leave
don't
those
want to
type of
stay.
women alone, Eric.
no. When I'm saying certain men, they do get domestic, they do get violent though when they get caught. Yes,
Yeah.
they do.
Yeah, I know some
If
of them
you
do. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's where domestic come in. Sometimes, like you could be in a 10-year relationship, and your man could put his hands on you 3 times, without nobody knowing, and then after that, you get to it again, it might get worse, and then everybody's like, "Damn, he been over there been whooping you all this time because you keep catching and you keep stepping them back, you keep stepping them back, and." I'm like this. Yes, I'm a different breed. Yes, I didn't play the field. Yes, I did. I didn't play the field. So if I catch my woman cheating and everything, okay, month later, 6 months later, would I take her back? Yes. Yes. Because I feel, y'all ladies, y'all give us second, third, fourth chances. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Y'all do. So I'm not insecure. I'm not just because, like I said, I done been out here in the streets. I didn't play my field, so I understand. And so a lot of men they don't. They don't understand. That's why I said it's a difference between a boy and a man because they
Yeah.
don't. You know what I'm saying?
And I
Because I
told
feel if a man out there, and that's the saying, if a man out there doing his thing, and then when his woman get caught, don't be mad when the shoe's on the other foot. Now you mad. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But you've been messing around the whole time. Now that I got caught, now you want to get violent and all that other stuff. Don't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't get violent with you when you got caught. You know what I'm saying? I just said, yeah, uh, who is this? And you know what I'm saying? I know you've been messing around and everything. Woo woo. Okay, simple step. But I'm just saying, don't get mad. Yes, I would take my snicker of the back. Why not? Because I feel y'all did it. Y'all take us back twice, 3, 4 times. And then
yeah.
your girlfriend is up there, girl, you stupid. You know what I'm saying? I would have been left one. But sometimes it could be the love. You know what I'm saying? And it's a difference between you loving someone or in love with someone.
that's true. But
And I just want to put this disclaimer out there because when we started talking about domestic violence, we all started laughing. And so I just want to put it out there that we're not laughing at domestic violence. We were
Oh
just
hell
laughing.
no.
This brother said,
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Right,
they,
right.
And hit me up,
he
Eric,
didn't
because
go
we finna try to
further.
hit you.
But
Hit
let me
me
ask
up.
you
You
this
mookie,
real
you
quick.
mookie, brother. I
What
got you,
about
bro. I work the wood.
what about drunk sex? What about drunk sex? What if you got so drunk
Still
that
cheating.
you end up being okay? But
You
you
was riding that thing. You was riding that thing because you was selfish and drunk.
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Some niggas don't.
I don't know.
No,
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I
I
was
ain't gonna
gonna
say
say
that.
because sometimes you could get so drunk that you
No,
just don't
no,
know what's going on.
no. You shouldn't be getting, first of all,
Right.
you shouldn't be getting that drunk. And if you getting that drunk, then you still should know better. Okay, the only time that I will excuse somebody sleeping was if somebody put something in your drink.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
But nah, that sex stuff,
Don't nobody want no drunk coochie.
People do take it though.
But they
Eric,
they
you
they,
speak for
they,
yourself.
they said that's the best bet.
I know men will take it wherever they get. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm just
Exactly,
saying.
and they
I
said that's
want
the
to
best
remember the
sex.
ride. I want to remember the ride. You ain't finna give me
Drunk
all
That is
and
that.
that could, you know what, you may be right, Eric. That
drunk
But
is
I
and
want to
drunk.
remember the
I
ride.
know we gotta end soon, but I gotta ask Eric because I just want to make sure that we are all clear. What are signs? And you can speak from your experience if you want. But what do you, if you have an experience, I should say. But what do you think are signs of a cheater?
I
And
mean,
it
yeah.
can be from a man's
I mean,
perspective.
at the beginning of the show, I mean, y'all said everything with the phone, silence on the phone, flirting. I mean, I, I mean, y'all said at the beginning of the show. I mean, I mean, honestly, it's all types of signs. I mean, you could just think of anything, or staring, or why you looking. You know what I'm saying? People say, oh, no, that's cheating. By looking at another woman, that's cheating.
that's
You
just
know, you ain't got.
disrespectful. That's
Yeah, right. I
disrespectful.
mean, that's cheating. You being disrespectful, and knowing you got a wife at home, or you got a significant other, but you sitting up here staring at this woman booty or booze or whatever. Like what you must like something. You know what I'm saying? Oh, because your wife or your snooker ain't got a booty or ain't got titties, so you got to stay at this, or you know what I'm saying? But it's all types of signs.
Yeah. And I mean that bothers somebody, but me, that don't bother me. You can window shop all day long as you buy a home. Because if somebody look good, you got to validate that. I mean, you ain't saying stare to be disrespectful, but if somebody got a damn badass body, you can't help but say, "Damn, she bad." That don't mean you want her.
I mean, I
I
mean,
mean, that don't
true.
mean you want that person. I mean, you can't sit there and be that insecure that you would think that by I'm just doing a little eye like that and back wish watch that I'm actually cheating.
I,
That's
I,
me.
but I'm gonna say this though. Nowadays, in 2022. The
Yeah.
stuff that these ladies are wearing now, like
What that could they bought was under it.
that too. So I mean, it's messing up these guys' head even more now.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like serious. It is like I could make a run to a gas station right now and walk and be like, God damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, the stuff that the ladies, and then you go back home. Like I'm all right, I'm finna go buy my sneaker of this outfit. I want to put. I'm not wearing that. You know what I'm saying? Like what? But you with your husband? Like you gonna put this on? Even though I just saw another lady with it on, but you know what I'm saying? And it kind of like turned me on. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go buy my wife that outfit. Here, I want you to wear this with me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but that's how I think. You know what I'm saying? But
Maybe that chick that you seen had a bad body, but your wife at home out of
Yeah,
shape.
because I guarantee you I
His
can put
body's
that
just
shit on.
bad.
you, you can take me out there you want to embarrass your damn self, boy. You better sit down
but,
somewhere.
but, but I'm looking at the out. But yeah, she had a bad body. But I'm looking at the outfit that she had on. I'm like, okay, my wife got a nice shape, okay, or the ladies got a nice shape. Of course,
Right.
I want you. I'm gonna get that same. It don't matter what size you are. I'm gonna get that same. I'm gonna try to get that outfit. Like, here, put that on.
Okay,
Squeezing in
got
that.
you.
I'll be like, I'm not squeezing in that. I'm not gonna even embarrass myself
Yeah,
like
and
that.
I look, if we at
No,
home, yeah,
no,
I show you a little eye candy, but nah,
but
not in number. Tell me walk out
but
there
I
looking
feel,
like her.
but 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 I feel like this. If a man asks you or your husband or whatever asks you, I feel you should do it because that, like I said, you got to please your man, you got to please your husband.
Oh yeah.
Okay, if you
I'm
don't,
squeezing in it. Baby, help me put this on for you. Come over here. Get this on. You
and
know my
trust me,
back wide. Come on.
okay,
Come put it
and
on.
trust me, and you think he ain't gonna help, even though you might
Right.
not like it, but hey, if it, I mean, like you gotta think, like, well, I'm gonna do this because then, like y'all always say, the next female gonna do it. So when he said, babe, I'm working late, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he gonna call the other female, hey, put that outfit on that I saw you in, wear that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a free because I already told my wife or snicker up I'm working late or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't want to do it, because you didn't want to please him. So that's another sign why men would cheat and step out, you know what I'm saying? because every day when you're in a relationship, you got to grow. You just
I
can't
don't, I
you
don't
just can't stay
believe
on
that.
one level.
I don't believe that because I've known women that went over and beyond for their man,
Yeah,
doing whatever.
some of
I
them do.
mean, just stepping out of their body, stepping out of who they are, having no morals, no boundaries, and doing everything for this man. And this man will just go
But
out there and cheat.
well,
It
you,
didn't matter
Selfish.
what she did. She
what,
degraded herself and everything, but
what, and you
still
gotta understand.
went out there
You
and
got,
cheated. So that's
but you gotta understand this too. I feel most of our ladies have been scarred. They've been messed up emotionally by men's. Okay, so it's like when a lady meet a man already, it's like a red flag, trust issue, infidelity, like damn, you know what I'm saying? But some of them take that risk. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. Like us, man, we have put our ladies through a lot of stuff. You really and some of them have been scarred by men like damn, like damn, and some of them just give up, and that's why some of them just like I don't want to deal with men no more. I'm flipping over. I want me a girl now. You know what I'm saying?
The
Like
women is so crazy.
they cheating too.
They
I mean, but
crazy.
I mean,
Baby, you'll never see me play
Flipping
patty
over.
cake, knick-knack, paddywhack, give this dog a bone. I ain't patty cake with nothing. But I mean, that's your preference, that's fine, but no, I ain't
but
switching
but you
on.
but you gotta understand. But us, a lot of men have like really scarred our ladies though.
Yeah,
If
you're right.
if you really look at it, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, y'all, the ladies is our backbone. I don't care what nobody say.
That's
I don't
right.
care what I don't care what nobody say. We ain't shit without y'all. Point blank.
Look
You
at
know.
you. Look at you. Eric, you married. Are you married?
Yeah.
Okay, tell
What
your
was
wife
that laugh
she did
for? It
good.
sound like
She
you
did
cheating.
good.
Huh?
She
That's a
did
simple,
good.
that's
Good job, wifey. Cause I was finna propose to you, but no,
that's
yeah.
that right there is a sign of you cheating, okay, buddy? Because you
Okay.
stalled and everything.
So on that note, we gonna wrap it up. Eric married. He went out good. He done told us the signs of cheating. He done told us these niggas ain't
Right.
shit. Okay, so we
Well,
thank
well,
you.
well. So now y'all got me feeling like
Steve
Steve
Harvey.
Harvey. No, Steve Harvey the book.
Derek
Now I'm
Jackson.
like when Steve Harvey came out with the book, but in all honesty, that's some real stuff though. You
Right.
have
You
to
right.
think
Steve
like a
Harvey
man and
we
act
got
like a
people like
lady.
Derek
Simple as
Jackson.
that.
Exactly.
Simple as
Yeah,
that. And you got to give these men a taste what give
See,
them their
I'm finna
taste. You
write a
know what I'm
book.
saying?
These men think like Eric.
yeah.
Let me tell you something. So I'm telling you, the way he just did Steve Harvey was wrong.
Right.
Derek
Right.
Jackson, I think you more so like him. Look him up.
Who?
Eric, we gonna have to bring you
Derek
back.
Jackson.
Right.
We gonna wrap it on up. We gonna have to bring you back again, Eric. Thank you so
Right.
much. We
Thank
really
y'all for having
appreciate
me.
you. Thank you. We're gonna go ahead and kick it over to Just Ask. Go ahead and take us out, girl.
Well, I want to thank you, ladies, for sharing tonight. As always, great conversation. You know, it's a little intense here and there, but I think overall it was just great conversation. And including our guest speaker, Eric, who I would also like to thank for giving us clues on what it looks like, especially because he is a man and knowing. It's and when you are a man and then you give me your perspective on that, it's always good to hear from a man's perspective on signs of a cheater, and especially, like I said, from a man. As always, to our supporters, thank you as well. And you can always leave a comment about tonight's podcast or any topic that we talk about on our Facebook page at Girlfriend Talk Podcast. Until next time, see you then.
Check out my pic, I'm flying this bitch. Check out my whip, we start the shit. Watch on my clips, you need to like, share, subscribe to this. Who is this chick? Damn, she thick. She rolling her hips, she playing this shit. Twerk it, watch it dip. You need to like, share, subscribe to this. Check out my pic.